Hello and welcome to Big Bang with me, Pratibha. It was over 9 months ago that an alleged case of medical negligence which left a little child's comatose made news. The government had made many promises but failed to live up to them. What is Mariam Kausa's condition now?
After 9 months of waiting, numerous requests to the state government and medical bills amounting to lakhs of rupees, the dejected family of Mariam Kausa has decided to take her home. The child was getting medical attention at Manipal Hospital these past months. Though she had recovered from the coma, Mariam now lies in a vegetative state. And while the doctors are said to have tried their best, the family has stated that there's nothing more they can do.
ಮುಂದಿನ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಗಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಇವಾಗ ಅವರೇ ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದಾನೇ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ದಿನಕ್ಕೂ ಏನು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಮೌಂಟು ತುಂಬ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ ಸುಮಾರಾಗಿ ಒಂದು 30 ಲಕ್ಷ ಹತ್ರ ಖರ್ಚಾಗಿದೆ.
The present state of Mariam is said to be because of the negligence of the doctors in Sanjay Gandhi Hospital. Being a government hospital, the state government had agreed to assist the family financially. But Mariam's family claims they have received zero assistance from the state government so far. Despite this, they continue to keep her in the hospital in the hope that she will get better. Instead, they were left disappointed.
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ವಿಚಾರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾಗ ಅಮೇರಿಕಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಕಾಗೋಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಿದೆ ಆದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಏನಂದರೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟು ಎಷ್ಟಾಗತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಆದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೂ ಇದೇ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೊಂದು 9 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ನಾವು ಕೇಳಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರದವ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ CM ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಗೂ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಯಾರು ಇನ್ನವರೆಗೂ ತಿರುಗಿ ನೋಡಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. CM ಅಂತೂ ತಿರುಗೇ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೆಮೊರಂಡಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಗವರ್ನರ್ಗೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ CMಗೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಸರ್.
Even though the family has found a hospital in the United States which has agreed to take up Mariam's case, they cannot go ahead with it until the state government takes responsibility. Now, unable to bear the mounting medical expenses, the family will continue taking care of Mariam at home.
ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಹೊಸಕೋಟೆಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಣ್ಣನ ಮನೆ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಣ್ಣನ ಮನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವಳಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಮನೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ICU ಥರ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ವೈದ್ಯರು ಬ್ರೈನ್ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಜೂರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಮೆದುಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಅದು ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
Unless the government decides to stick to their word, Mariam's family has no option but to take her home despite her state. Pemmaya Malayanda, News 9, Bengaluru.
And well, a shocking case of theft has come to light in a posh apartment complex in Bengaluru. 70 lakh rupees and 200 grams of gold jewellery worth 8 lakh has reportedly been stolen from a flat in Sanctity Salarpuri Apartments on Sarjapur Road. The incident came to light when the owner of the flat, Dr. A. Jha, registered a complaint with the HSR Layout Police Station. What is all the more shocking is that the police say the theft could have been carried out by an insider because the house was not broken into. But what is worse is that the apartment complex does not have CCTV cameras, and the police are left with no choice but to depend on evidence like fingerprints, eyewitnesses' account, etc.
Quite a peculiar case of theft and robbery reported from Sarjapur Road, one of the high-end apartment located in this particular area on Sarjapur Road, right opposite Wipro. 70 lakh worth cash has been stolen from one apartment from C block, 4th floor, 403 apartment of Mr. Dr. A. Jha. In fact, it is said that Mr. Jha does not really stay here. This is somehow weekend getaway home for him. He stays in Koramangala. He practices alternative medicine. He stays in Koramangala but comes here during the weekend with his family. family and kids, and he's said to have kept 70 lakh rupees inside his apartment. And one day he comes in just about this morning, early in the morning, a complaint was registered in the HSR Layout Police Station. 3:30 a.m. He finds out that 70 lakh rupees is missing from his house. Besides that, 200 grams of gold worth about 6 to 8 lakh rupees is missing. It is quite shocking, only because the police say that there was nobody who broke into the apartment. The apartment was intact. No doors were broken in, no windows were broken into. Everything was intact. Only the money was missing. And they found that there was no suspicious entry registered in the register here. The security guards have no idea of any suspicious person walking inside the apartment. Besides that, the one big loophole is the fact that no CCTV cameras, and it is quite surprising, because there are about 237 apartments in this particular in these 4 blocks in this apartment here, and 237 apartments and no CCTV cameras could be a little scary. I have a few residents here with me. Let me ask, ma'am, are you aware of this theft? 70 lakh rupees stolen from an apartment right inside your building.
No, I'm not aware of it. I'm not aware of it. You have just now I came to know when I came out that something is happening, but we were not aware of it.
Is there any sort of danger as such, because there's no security, CCTV cameras placed inside? None of them in the apartment building here know that there was a robbery that has taken place. Something like that can happen? Can it pass off?
No, I think normally when things go off, they give a call to us. Suppose if I give something to my maid or something and I don't give in writing, they give a call that that whether you have given it or not.
Okay.
So normally they check it. I don't know how it happened, because we have not heard of any robbery in this society before. Somebody must be knowing, some relative of those people. Somebody must be knowing that this kind of cash is kept here, or must be having a key. So they have taken it in if somebody is going in a car, how will they check? The guards. Yes, about the CCTV camera, I think we had a meeting over here, and it is in plans that we have to put it. So yes, it is a loophole. It should be there, and it will be there. I think these people are talking about that.
How many? 237 apartments inside. All of them are occupied?
Mostly 99% are there. 1 or 2 may be vacant, but I don't think so. I think everybody is there.
This is a huge amount of 70 lakh rupees. Has there any other incident being reported from this apartment before?
No, it's not in my notice.
Otherwise, you feel safe in the apartment. Everything is vigilant. Security is vigilant.
Yeah, everything is vigilant. My kids play down only, so nothing.
Nothing as such.
Yeah. They take care. That's not a problem.
Ma'am, thank you so much for speaking to us. One of the residents saying that everything seems to be quite fine here, but they were not aware of a theft as big as that taking place inside their own building. No message has been passed by the security guards to them as well. But in fact, it seems like Mr. Jha himself, Dr. Jha himself, wants to keep this under wraps, because a lot of suspicion here. You look at this entire case with an eye of doubt, only because who would keep 70 lakh rupees in cash inside the house? It is something that we really need to think about. In fact, when asked by the police themselves, Dr. Jha said that he wanted to do a land deal. Basically, he wanted to buy a property in Koramangala, and the deal fell through. And the person who owned the property refunded the money. So about 48 to 50 lakh rupees was refunded to him, and he took that money, 50 lakh rupees, and placed it in his apartment here. Besides that 50 lakh rupees, in the complaint sheet, he also mentions that there was already 28 lakh rupees in cash kept inside the apartment. So altogether, about 70 lakh rupees in cash, hardcore cash, was kept under his bed. He says there's underneath his bed there was a sort of almirah of sorts where the money was placed. 70 lakh rupees hard cash. Besides that, 200 grams of gold belonging to his wife, that included her earrings, bangles, necklace, and all of that, was stolen along with the cash. But at the end of it, who has done it? Because nobody has broken into the apartment. Everything is intact. Just the money is missing. So is it the hand of an insider? And why was so much money kept inside the apartment? Besides that, security loopholes in this apartment, no CCTV cameras, is really, making residents here be a little more cautious. They say that this is high time now that a CCTV camera is placed, and the committee will definitely take action on this. as soon as possible. Now, this peculiar case of robbery and theft only remains to be seen what course investigations take. With camera person Madan, this is Nabila for News 9.
And in a tragic incident today, 2 labourers working on a drainage pipeline were trapped in a 15-foot pit dug out to lay the pipe. Midway through the work, the moist soil caved in on the 2. Even while attempts were being made to rescue them, 26-year-old Salim died. But the rescuers managed to save the other person, Hussain. The incident occurred in Nelluruhalli in Whitefield, and both workers hail from Gulbarga. A case has been registered with the Whitefield Jurisdiction Police, who will be investigating the matter. Two days after the story created a storm in the state and national political circles, the case has garnered more attention than expected. Here are today's developments.
Summons for Kartik Gowda. After Maitreya Gowda made startling revelations about her relation with Kartik Gowda, the RT Nagar police today, taking cognizance of Maitreya's complaint, issued summons to Kartik Gowda. They have asked him to be available for interrogation. Maitreya Gowda was questioned by cops last night at her residence. Maitreya claims innocence. Speaking to media, Maitreya expressed her dissent over the way she was being portrayed by several news channels. She also stated that she would not give up the fight until she gets justice.
So ಗಣೇಶನೇ ನನಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಹಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ನಾನು ಅಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಕೆಲವು ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಅವರು ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಅದು ಇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ನಾನು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಥರ ತಪ್ಪಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಒಂದೇ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದ ತಕ್ಷಣ, ಹೀರೋಯಿನ್ ಅಂದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವಳೆಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ರೆಡಿ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬಾರ್ದು.
Mother rebukes Kartik Gowda. Stating that Maitreya comes from a very respectable family, Maitreya Gowda's mother chided Kartik Gowda. She also stated that allegations regarding her daughter's character were baseless.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗಳು ನಾವು ಅವರು ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಅಪಾದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವಳು ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಫಿಲಮಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಖ್ಯಾತಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಇವತ್ತು ತುಂಬ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ಲು. ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ತುಂಬ ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯ ಕುಟುಂಬದಿಂದ, ಚಿಕ್ಕಮಂಗ್ಳೂರು ನಮ್ಮದು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲೇ ಏಳೂರು ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ರಾಗಿ ಮುಳ್ಳಯ್ಯನಗಿರಿಲಿ ಪೇಟ ಹಾಕ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಅಂಥ ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯಸ್ಥ ಕುಟುಂಬದಿಂದ ಬಂದಂಥ ಹೆಣ್ಮಗಳು ನಾನು.
Support posing for Kartik Gowda. Former Deputy Chief Minister R. Ashok expressed his support for Kartik Gowda. He stated that he has been a very close family friend of Sadananda Gowda and said that the allegations made by Maitreya were baseless.
ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿ ವಿ ಸದಾನಂದ ಗೌಡರು ಬಹಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯರು, ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆ ಬೆರೆಯುವಂಥವ್ರು, ಯಾರಿಗೂ ನೋವಾಗ್ತೈತೆ, ಯಾರಿಗೂ ನೋವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ವಿಚಾರ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು. ಅವ್ರ ಮಗನೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು 5-6 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರ ಮಗ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮುರುಗ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಯಾರ ತಂಟೆಗೂ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ಮನುಷ್ಯ. ಬಹಳ ರಾಜಕೀಯದಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಪಾಪ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹಸ್ತಕ್ಷೇಪ ಮಾಡಿದವರಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಬಂದಿರುವಂತದ್ದು ನನಗೂ ಶಾಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ದುರಾದೃಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ತನಿಖೆಯಿಂದ ಒಂದರಿಂದನೇ ಆಚೆ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು.
Just 2 days old, but the story has garnered a lot of attention. Maitreya has already been questioned. All eyes will now be on Kartik Gowda, who has been summoned by the cops for interrogation. A News 9 report.